taking over, that's a promise, not a threat.
Uppercut season off top, you stop breathing.
Real quick, because we ain't gonna dedicate no episode for this, so I'll just ask y'all like this. It's impromptu since niggas getting the impromptu on. Y'all saw the zone schedule.
Yes.
For first half.
Of course, yeah.
What was your grade for that?
My grade for that was probably maybe a B minus, I'd say.
The zone's upcoming schedule?
Yeah, the one they released where it was like Lee Wood, Katie Taylor Serrano, this nigga, that nigga.
Pause. I give it a D. It's trash. I don't even know why I have a subscription.
I thought it was like a
C. I give it a C.
But Pilot's right because now you don't have Taylor Serrano again.
Well, they're trying to get Taylor Cameron as a result, so that's like
the only fight I'm really looking forward to is Stanionis Ortiz. That's the only reason why I'm keeping my subscription is for the Stanny and Ortiz, really, to be honest.
Okay, I feel you on that. Oh, let me ask y'all this. Fuck that, because King P. I mean, what's his name? Pat. This nigga, he brought up some Cameron and Taylor.
Hey Taylor, yeah.
You like that fight?
I do.
Y'all cool with it?
Y'all cool with it?
Yeah, I'm cool with it. Is Kate Taylor moving up for this?
Yes.
Yeah, it'll probably be, but yeah,
because she want to be undisputed in 2.
Because she's the one. Cameron's the one that beat Jessica Casco, right?
Yeah,
yes.
Beat the shit. Yeah, beat her like nobody.
See, look, if Taylor does this, look, you got to look how they try to be fucking trying to I hate to try to get all goddamn koofy headed and shit. But I see the game they're playing with that. With Calista Shields having all those gold medals and the undisputed in 2 divisions, she has accolades over Taylor, but they always try to credit Taylor with making women's boxing popular.
The best.
I don't know why when they all came out around the same time and she hasn't even fought in her home place yet. So,
well, I mean, let's the reason why is Kay Taylor fights are more exciting than hers.
Katie Taylor don't be having. She has a more exciting style, but her fights ain't more exciting. To be honest, Shields and Taylor have about the same amount of good fights. If we're being honest,
I agree.
If we're being, this shit gonna turn into like a fucking how we do the albums, like track after track, nigga. I'm just saying. So if Katie Taylor is able to get undisputed in 2 divisions and she gets that accolade. Thank you, motherfucker. Goddamn, you got it. My nigga Chris got it. He knew what the fuck I was trying to say. Shout out to Chris Brand. Oh, shout out to Mayweather Sensei. But yeah, that's exactly what I'm trying to say. They want to, like, I'm gonna just be honest. I ain't even, white people be trying to just make they goddamn white hero so fucking bad sometimes. And I got no problem if it's organic. If it's organic, cool. And we're saying this as, I say this as Ring Gang, who we respect and praise fucking everybody. Facts is facts, accolades is accolades. You cannot tell me they would not make Katie Taylor the best women's boxing ever of all time and future for so and so for 30 years. Mm-hmm. And that's what they're trying to do.
Yeah, and of course, the decisions, the dubious decisions that she wins.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Yep. Like, Katie Taylor deserves to have like at least 2-3 losses.
Female Canelo.
Or or some more draws.
Yeah,
pause.
And Cameron could actually give her that loss. Cameron
could give her that loss, but if it goes to the dude, look. And that's another fucking thing I was going to mention.
Cameron. They're not going to give it to Cameron if it goes to the scorecards.
Exactly, my nigga. So, okay, I ask y'all this now. Because I saw little comments and niggas buzzing and shit. What do you think is a harder fight for Katie Taylor? Baumgartner or Cameron?
Baumgartner's the hardest fight she could take, like bar none, easily. It's the hardest fight for her.
I think
Baumgartner's too young. Baumgartner has the advantage in literally everything. Like,
I think Baum needs one more fight or two to, but yeah.
No, she's ready now. Like I would pick her to beat if they fought today. I would pick Baumgartner to knock out Katie Taylor.
Well, damn.
Oh
yes,
wow!
Absolutely.
God damn. I mean, it's a good fight. It's more like, I want to say it's 50-50, but I'm worried about Baumgartner's lack of ring generalship against Katie Taylor.
That's what I'm saying. I think she needs one more fight just to kind of find.
Yes, she needs some more seasoning. Like, she has a shot. Like, if she was to knock out Katie Taylor, I wouldn't be surprised.
And I think
she
could compete with Katie Taylor, if she fought her right now. But I think after maybe another fight or two, I'd favor her for sure.
But then also Baumgartner too in our last fight kind of was having little stamina issues, so that's something that needs to be coming into play as well.
And that's what I'm saying, because Katie Taylor, we seen her fight back, and when people putting their foot in, when these chicks putting their heels in her ass, she be digging back, fighting back. She be around and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, so, and we see how Baumgartner be with how she could be discouraged, or she'll go in these little lapses and shit.
She gasses some, She gasses
So in the gassing too. So that's my whole thing. Like, me personally, I think Cameron's the harder fight, because Cameron is going to be bigger and has the boxing ability. And I think she has enough power to make Taylor respect her.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the politics with the damn. If it goes, she would have to literally beat Taylor for like 9-10 rounds clean,
right,
to get a draw. I mean, maybe or a win.
Maybe get a draw. No, you had it right the first time.
Yeah. But yeah, hold on, damn. Let me see some of these comments. Clarissa Shield, best woman boxer. Yeah, she is, but they just dying to make Katie Taylor the best. Like they finally put Shields over in the damn pound for pound shit. And Clarissa is an all around better boxer than Katie. Honest to God, like she is.
Mm-hmm.
That's facts. No, hardest fight would be against Melissa Mayweather.
Who the hell is Melissa Mayweather?
Who is Melissa Mayweather? What?
I mean, if she got some fights out there and she looking raw as fuck, then hey, maybe that's a hard fight.
I don't know who Melissa Mayweather is.
Yeah, I mean, I give you the benefit of the doubt. Maybe you know something we don't know. Like we gonna have to fact check that. Since we gonna talk about hip hop a little later, we don't believe you. You need more people.
Oh shit! And then Bethaniel says Katie would struggle, especially since she's slowing down in age, which she is. Yeah, Katie. That's the big thing with Katie Taylor. She absolutely is starting to slow down, just like her.
She is like Serrano had her digging deep, like.
Mm-hmm.
But it's the thing though. Like, I think it'll be a harder uphill battle for her to fight back against Cameron than it would be for Baumgartner.
Mm-hmm.
And it's kind of the same reason why McCaskill couldn't fight back against Cameron. Or every time she did, it was kind of like, okay, you got a good hard shot there, but chill. Take these boxing lessons, nigga. Pow, pow. Shout out to my Henny God Slick. What it do? What it? Salute.
Henny God, of course.
But yeah, I apologize for this whole. We went off on a fucking. That was an ill little segment though.
It was a segment. I'm gonna have to cut it up as one.
That was an ill little like. Shout out to the ladies, women's boxing. Ring can't hold it down for women's boxing more than any of you motherfuckers out there. I swear to God, like all my life.
Mm-hmm.
Like I promise you, like we'll do that in the middle of talking about some niggas. Like, but yeah, shout out to the ladies in women's boxing. But yeah, What the fuck that leaves us with? The shoulder roll pole?
Yeah. So P.
That bullshit. So we needed to. I mean, and the pole wasn't bullshit. The shoulder roll was bullshit. We saw Hurd's shoulder roll, and LB literally called me up like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, what's with that shoulder roll?" Like, we had like a 5-minute conversation about how ass that shoulder roll was. And so we needed to ask the people who had the worst shoulder roll between these two. Was it Jarrett Hurd or was it Andre Berto? And both those motherfuckers had a horrible shoulder roll. So horrible. So we had to ask. And we got 18 votes so far. And what the hell? 67% said Berto had the worst shoulder roll. 33% said Hurd. So I guess even with that horrible shoulder roll we saw, they said, nah, Berto still had the worst.
Yeah, who's y'all vote for? I voted for Hurd.
I honestly voted for I honestly voted for Hurd.
I voted for Hurd too.
Yeah, Mayweather Sensei, Andre Berto, horrible shoulder roll. Andre Berto has the worst. And then Henny got shoulder roll, more like shoulder lean.
Shout out Young Dro. Shout out Young Dro.
The shoulder lean. The Young Dro was dope, man. Shout out to Young Dro. That nigga had one of the top rap voices for a minute. Like that nigga, he was you knew he was supposed to be fucking rapping. But yeah, and we all voted for Hurd then, right? Like Pat voted Hurd too.
Yeah.
Wow, damn. So
yeah, because Berto had so many fights where he really got destroyed. Like I said before, you shouldn't do shoulder roll against a fucking southpaw in fucking Ghost Guerrero, and Ghost was not a heavy puncher or even a big puncher or any type of puncher at welterweight, and he dropped dude. One of them was because he threw a straight left against the shoulder, and Berto rolled right into it.
These idiots in their shoulder rolls, like they don't know how to catch and shoot. Like they just sit there within the wrong position. Like the right hand isn't even up where it's supposed to be. Like
and I remember also too with Berto when he fought Soto Carras. I remember in the first round before his shoulder went, he did that shoulder roll, and Soto Carras immediately buckled him with an overhand right in the first round and shit like that, and had him on skates. Yeah, and I'm thinking to myself, God damn it, this motherfucker sucks with this shit.
And that nigga looking like E.T. in that motherfucker.
Yeah, like in both of those fights. Yeah, Ghost, Ghost absolutely just had Berto
Mayweather Sensei said, "Man, Robert Guerrero turned Andre Berto Asian."
Yeah, he did.
Oh man.
Yeah,
he did. Had that nigga looking like somebody off of the damn Kung Fu the series or some shit.
Yes.
Thought that motherfucker gonna do backflips next. Like,
I think everybody kind of agreed about the shoulder roll because it's horrible. Like I put up a tweet on my own personal profile. It was the Martin disgusted face look, and this was me anytime I see a fighter not named Floyd or Tony use the shoulder roll. And a lot of motherfuckers was commenting on that. It was they're like, oh yeah, nah, they all do it horrible. So,
and like I said, some of them do. There are more fighters that can actually do it, but it's just when Berto was doing it, it was during the era where everyone was trying to copy what Floyd was doing because Floyd is like, oh, Floyd, this is his defense. Yeah. But most people just either didn't move their body the right way, or like I said,
they're not rolling with they're not blocking anything, they're not just catching and then just because Mayweather would do the catch and shoot where get it off your shoulder and then bam, hit you with an uppercut, then come back. They don't know how to do none of that.
Everything is dull. Defense comes from the bottom up, from the feet up.
Even and it's not even like James Toney. James Toney did the shoulder roll in an offensive position, but he still made it work. He came forward with it.
Yeah. There's a lot of niggas. Even Broner was decent with it. He understood the principles, but when he got with better fighters, he couldn't adjust with it.
Right.
But the thing is, like, the reason why I voted for Hurd and I felt he does it worse is because it's like he just breaks so many cardinal sins where Berto at least has the quick hands, the reflexes to make it work if he actually fucking learned it or did it the right way. Mm-hmm. Where Hurd, it's like, first of all, your big ass don't even need to be doing that shit. Like,
right.
That's first of all, like, you have no reason to do it. Second of all, you square up with it, or you'll get turned. You'll start at the angle too slight, and you'll get turned into. You'll end up being squared up with it too easily. So now you're squared up, and the guy is just. He barely has to pivot. He's just shooting straight punches at you.
Right.
He's not. Now he don't even have the shoulder in front of him. It's called shoulder roll. You roll with your fucking shoulder. You niggas is playing squared fade. Y'all motherfuckers is standing squared up with your hand down and trying to look cute. I don't know, pretty. What? I don't know. Like, y'all think y'all about to like y'all remember like the Ultra Flare cards in the 90s and shit? Like, y'all niggas act like y'all posing for like a boxing card or some shit. like you about to be the hologram in the pack of PBCs or some shit.
Right. And
you don't roll, you don't use your shoulder, the stance is wrong. Hurd then has both his hands lower than just out of position.
Yeah.
And it's just bad, and they both got destroyed using it.
Yeah, and Arias, I mean, that's like I said before. Arias was just throwing those overhand rights over it, like repeatedly for rounds after rounds after rounds.
Your shoulder supposed to be above your fucking, at least supposed to be up to your fucking damn. You can bring it up to your fucking eye, really.
Yeah, really. Yeah, exactly.
These niggas is shoulder roulette, my nigga. Shout outs to Beth, yo. The shoulder roulette. It might work. It might not. I might get hit hard. I might get hit a little hard. He might knock me out. Yeah, nigga. Choose one.
You know who had a nice shoulder roll of recent memory? Low key, Jack Catterall against Josh Taylor. He was doing well on that. He's in that.
He did. He did pull it off. Yep. You're right.
Yeah. So, but yeah.
Hitchens does a decent job, and Haney little bit sometimes. He's capable.
Broner, like back in the day, Broner.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, we said that. Casamayor, I've seen do shoulder roll some fights. I've seen Bird use it. I've seen Holyfield use it.
Does Tank ever use it? Gervonta?
I mean, the great Sweet Pea used it. You know?
Sweet Pea used to kill that shit.
Of course, yeah, Sweet Pea.
Gotti tried it. R.I.P.
Tried it.
De La Hoya tried it.
When he was being trained by Floyd Senior, he definitely was doing that.
Yeah, he was okay with it. It was just Oscar's so fucking stiff.
He was past his prime around that time though too.
Yeah, but it's just he was still serviceable. Like he wasn't his peak. Yeah, I wouldn't say past it, but he definitely passed his peak.
Young Oscar 130, 140, 135. He was bouncy, you know.
Yeah, he don't have the style for it. Like you kind of. I mean, with boxing, you got to be able to fight and adapt and do anything. So I don't want to say someone doesn't particularly have a style for something, but like for a shoulder roll, you got to be like smooth. You got to be gliding around the ring. You can't be bouncing like Devin Alexander and De La Hoya.
Right.
While they used the bootleg version of the shoulder roll. So even Vitaly Klitschko did a great job of using his shoulders. He didn't necessarily shoulder roll, but he knew how to keep distance and have his shoulder in front of opponents, and you'd have to reach up to hit him. Like he knew how to do that as well. Like, but it all comes down to stance and footwork. Mm-hmm. If you don't have that and look, Berto doesn't have great footwork. Hurd doesn't have great footwork. Mm-hmm. There you go. All the niggas we've been naming have at least decent footwork.
Yeah,
because I know somebody's going to be like, "Well, James Toney doesn't have great footwork," and I'm like,
James Toney had good footwork.
that's what I'm saying. But people be acting like, "Well, nah, because he didn't move around a lot." Like, geez, like you motherfuckers. Like,
yeah, and Joe,
but you heard that. You old enough. You get what I'm saying, though, right? Like,
yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so it's just like, the shoulder roll is like something like, you guys, it's just two parts to it. Like there's the offensive part and the defensive part. You guys gotta learn both ways, because if you don't learn both ways to use it, then eventually, then literally it's bullshit.
Yeah, because you gotta roll it to defend to roll the punch, and the roll is what swings the offensive pendulum to the other end, so you could counter.
Right.
You roll into the fucking counter, like that's why a lot of times you see people like shout out somebody nigga Keith Soprano, Jersey in the house, stand up.
Yes, sir.
He has sent me he sent a lot of boxing clips. Like we got to get him back. I told him like when we get the Tank and Ryan Garcia episode, he got to come back on because he the OG Ryan Garcia fan. Like
he is.
Yeah, he's been on a lot of Ryan Garcia episodes. Not recent, but he's been on enough.
Right.
There was a video he was showing me where like they're saying you can't do the shoulder roll up close, and I'm like, nah, like of course you could do the shoulder roll up close from a distance, whatever is, it because it depends on how you roll the punch. The motherfucker could literally fall into your goddamn counter.
Right.
Because the counter right hand could be the counter uppercut. And see, Hurd, it was throwing the counter right uppercut. But he was getting hit to do it. You're supposed to roll him into that motherfucker. Mm-hmm. Shutterworth, how you feel about a Devin Haney versus Hasbulla Mazgamani?
Oh, come on with this.
I don't even know who that second person is.
Yeah, no.
That's true.
Okay.
This motherfucker's trolling right now.
Berto has penguin footwork.
Yeah, he's mixing in some trolling shit with some nonsense.
Oh, okay.
Hasbulla's
The penguin footwork was kind of accurate.
Hasbulla's that grown dwarf midget.
Yeah.
They act like a baby.
Yeah. Dude is he's half trolling, half regular post.
Oh man, but damn.